ago we had an absolutely chaotic race which had 5 cautions and 50 laps at Evergreen Speedway. But at the end of it all, we saw Andrew Williams pull a late pass for the win and got his first win on the channel. Here tonight, the Amsoil West Series drivers go all the way down to the southwest coast to Bakersfield, California for race 2 of the season and for the NAPA Auto Parts 150 at Kern County Raceway. What's up everyone, it's your boy NS Racing 97 aka Nathan Stapleton, and welcome back for race number 2 of the West Series. And we'll see if what the season unfolds here, because obviously race 1 was absolutely chaotic, and hopefully we don't see 5 cautions here tonight, but we'll see what happens. Last year this track was calm, but we'll see what ends up happening. I'm not alone for this one. I'm joined by Trevor Williams Jr. for the first time ever on the channel. Welcome up to the booth.
It's a pleasure to be here, making my debut on the channel as a commentator. It's gonna be a lot of fun commentating my first race here on the channel.
Oh yeah, without a shadow about, it's gonna be an interesting race for sure. Like I said, this race was relatively calm last year. We'll see if that ends up being the case again. Of course, this is race 2. How do you think it's going to shake out? Because this track last year is very calm, very anticlimactic, but still saw some passing. How do you think this is going to shake out, being a little bit earlier in the season than it was last year?
Well, I think we got a bunch of rookies in the field making their first season appearance here. There's only about like 3 drivers who are returning for a second season, so I think maybe we'll see a bunch of rookie mistakes, or we'll see the veterans move up to the front of the field and potentially show the rookies how it's done.
Yeah, without doubt, a lot of new rookies, and that's something that we kind of noticed at Evergreen. A lot of rookie mistakes happened, and hopefully we don't see as many here tonight. Kern County, a unique racetrack, a half mile, and kind of a unique track in the sense that the straightaways are long and the turns are really tight, and the front stretch is a curved front stretch as well. So definitely a unique track, and it tends to be one of the more harder tracks to pass on, but we'll see what happens here tonight. Of course, we only done one race so far, and it was won by Amanda Williams, number 23, and Juan Garcia, last year's West Series champion, is tied with 19 points for both of them. Then Eagle Brother second in points, but third in points, 3 points behind. Fourth is Anthony Hernandez, -4. Mackenzie Singers is in 5th, -5. Dave Disson is in 6th, -6 points. Bruno Diacomo is in 7th, -7. Charlie Davenport is in 8th, -8. Richie Folkman is in 9th, -9. And then Tampon is in 10th, -10. Points don't matter too much yet, but we'll see how things happen. On the pole is David Dixon, and alongside him is Chris Jericho, who had a massive flip at Evergreen. Rolling number 2 is Juan Garcia, and the 55 of Connie Taylor. Rolling number 3 is the number 4 of Eagle Brito, and the number 5 of Charlie Davenport. Rolling number 4 is the number 19 of Ryan Dwyer, and the 7 of Angel Gutierrez. And at the top 10 is the race 1 winner of Andrew Williams and Andrew Miller alongside. Well, Trevor, the first time in the booth in race 2 of the West Series season, who do you think will win here at Kern County Raceway?
Well, I got my money on David Dixon. He showed a lot of speed in practice earlier yesterday. He's looking to start on the front row, and hopefully he can get a clean jump and lead the field and show him how it's done.
Not a bad pick. He was pretty strong in the shootout last week. Made it into the, I want to say, the C main. And we'll see if we can focus on the West Series race 2 of the season. David Dixon, Chris Jericho will lead us to green, and we are green flag racing for the NAPA Auto Parts 150 at Kern County Raceway.
already clearing the lead here as he enters turns 3 and 4. As the battle is now behind him for second.
Oh boy, 3 wide in the back. And I believe that's the number 13 that might have hit the wall. And we saw that last year. 3 wide off turn 4 is kind of treacherous. And we saw right there. How about Juan Garcia all the way up to second. And here comes Spoiler up to third. And we'll see what ends up happening, as I think a couple more cars might have hit the wall again. That might be the 16 of Bruno Giacomo. And we'll see how long it takes for this field to get split out, because last year they got single file very quickly and it got really hard to pass.
Yeah, a lot of drivers making early mistakes here, because a lot of them, it's their first time here.
Oh yeah, everyone except 3 drivers have not raced here before, so it's definitely a tricky racer. It's really a 2-lane track. 3 lanes does not work out that well, and so far it's working out really well for David Dixon. But once again, just like Evergreen, the defending champion is running really strong with Juan Garcia in second. Third is Barreto, and how about this 4th place battle between the number 19 of Ronnie Durani and the 55 of Torreira. And here comes out of race 1 winner all the way inside the top 6 of the field.
Side by side in a 1, we're going to see which lane prevails, as the 55 tries to hold it on top, but the 23 is going to get it done on the bottom line.
And the 55 is going to get stuck up top. 49, that's Anthony Hernandez, going to get shuffled and going to lose 2 birds and 1 stone right there for the 55. And so far, single out throughout the field, kind of what we saw last year, but still great racing towards the back of the field. Andrew Miller trying that second lane, but not really going to work out. Reggie Falkman gets a little bit tight off of turn number 4. And unfortunately, Mackenzie Sanders, who's 5th in the standings, is currently last on the grid right now here at Kern County. But David Dixon from the pole has led every single lap so far. But Juan Garcia might be starting to close in on that at number 77.
We're going to see if Juan Garcia can use his veteran skills here to...
Oh, we are under caution. Oh my goodness! We have a second flip in a row for the West Series, and it's Chris Jericho again upside down.
Oh, they're bumping under caution.
Well, I think we might have 1 caution last year, but I think it was a mechanical failure, not due to a crash. Let's go and see what happened to bring out the first caution of the night. For unfortunately, Chris Jericho is having a tough start to his West Series campaign here this year. Here we go, this is what happened, and we mentioned it all night, and we've seen it already, that 3 wide, if you get out of the groove, especially in turn 4, you just go up the wall and tap it a little bit, and unfortunately, the number 46 of 10 opponents right there when the A8 hits the wall, and the 50 of Mackenzie Sanders just lightly taps the A8 and flips over the A8 of Chris Jericho and does a long and lonely slide here at Kern County Raceway. And a tough break for Chris Jericho. Of course, he had that absolutely wild moment where he catapulted and did a 360 into the catch ones at Evergreen. And now he does a slide here early on at Kern County. Tough way to start his season for that number 88 machine. Let's go ahead and look at full time and get back to the restart at Kern County.
As we see, the 88 gets high into the marbles there, and he just tags the wall. And there he goes, up and over.
A fairly simple slide. Definitely a lot more simple than what happened to him at Evergreen, but tough way for Jericho. That surprised me, especially when the leaders went by, but David Dixon is going to be the race leader on the restart. We'll see if he can hold off Juan Garcia for the first restart of the night here at Kern County. Welcome back to Kern County Raceway. We will go back on lap 15 and 15, and surprisingly, Chris Show goes back out on the racetrack, one lap down, but there wasn't really significant damage, and I don't see significant damage on that AA, maybe a slight hood buckle, but he's back out there and gonna roll with it. David Dixon, Juan Garcia, Igor Barreto, Ryan Giovanni, and Andrew Williams, the race 1 winner, is already inside the top 5. And let's get back to the restart, back going in a pretty even restart between the top 2.
'17's looking to make a move on the inside, but you can't get it done there as the 77 pulls to the front once again here. Very dominant car so far tonight. Looking to show that speed to victory lane.
Oh yeah, David Dixon looking pretty strong. I think he was strong at Evergreen as well. Finished up there in the standings after that one. As the 05, that's Alan Kennedy moving up. Same with Charlie Davenport and Reggie Vogtman. And now the 55 is starting to drop back a little bit. But these top 3 seem to be the faster cars here tonight. With with Barreto, Garcia, and David Dixon. Andrew Williams, we might have to watch out for him as he's going to bump and 1 the number 19. We might have to watch out for the 23 as it's going to send it in 3 and 4. Might have something to say for it possibly going back to back.
I'm not sure how much the 19's going to appreciate that move early on here in this race.
Definitely shown us on short track tempers, to say the least. Now the 49 to the inside of the 19, and definitely, like we kind of saw last year, that second lane is no man's land, and you definitely don't want to be up there. 19 might do a crossover on the 49, but not quite there. Barreto might have something for Juan Garcia though for the second place spot. He's gonna try and do a bump and 1. Not quite, but Barreto looks fast here in this number 4 machine.
Running a slightly different line compared to the 17, trying to take notes from your Season 1 champion.
Not bad driver to take notes off of, that's for sure. Barreto won in the series last year as well, so no surprise that he's up front. And then Anthony Hernandez also ran in the series last year, so the 3 veterans are all inside the top 5 right now, so clearly experience is king here at Evergreen. But we'll see if what ends up happening. Almost halfway through the NAPA Auto Parts 150. And I think with that single file restart, we might see these guys calm down a little bit. But we saw right before that caution, Juan Garcia might have a long car because he was catching. And once again, he's pulling away from Barreto, and he's starting to catch up with the 77 a little bit.
Yeah, the 17's running a very similar line to the 77 as we look through turns 3 and 4 here. Again, running right in the tire tracks of the 77, trying to watch the rookie, see how the rookie is outperforming this veteran as they go into turns 3 and 4. The gap's still about even so far here at Kern Speedway.
Yeah, and right now the last 3 laps, that 77 has actually gained 2 tenths on that number 17. So unfortunately for Juan Garcia, David Dixon is starting to pull away. Garcia running a lane higher almost, as the 23 has company from the 49 right behind him. And he's gonna try and take the 4th spot. But this is when it gets really hard to pass here at Kern County, one of the harder short tracks to make a pass. And then he's trying to lane higher, trying to diamond, trying something here. And he's definitely trying something. He's trying the high side, he's trying the second lane. is it gonna work out for him? Not really on exit. Atlanta's trying this outside lane. It can be done, but he's gonna get tight off turn 4, and that's gonna cost him ground right there. He's still trying it though.
Yeah, I think the 49 really feels that there's potential to get the second lane formed up. Maybe we'll see drivers try to build momentum around the outside line to try to make a move on the exit of the turn and try to build the momentum up.
Yeah, that could be a theory. That outside lane is not the best, but definitely saw the 49 have some kind of momentum before it started out off turn number 4 right there. Garcia closed it back down from 7/10 to 6/10. And really, from Amanda Williams on back is a hornet's nest with the 23, 49, 19, 05, the 5, and the 15. The only side-by-side battle really on the track is these two High Point Racing teammates. Jericho's still on the racetrack, and he looks competitive, even though he flipped upside down and slid for a long time. He's not really falling off of these two guys in the back. But we are running out of time here at Kern County. At the line will be 16 to go. And David Dixon running a little bit higher. That's not going to be that good for the rookie. But right now, Andrew Williams and Juan Garcia, the top two at Evergreen, are running both inside the top 5. And actually, so is Bueto. Bueto is third in points, and he's running third. David Dixon is 6th. Anthony Hernandez is currently 4th in points. So a lot of drivers are starting off the season on the right foot, and some of them might be able to get back-to-back top 5s to kick off season 2.
Side by side for 4th. 23 is defending from the 49, once again trying to utilize that outside line to complete the pass. I don't think it's working here at Kern County, as the inside line has primarily been the lane to be in so far tonight.
Yeah, definitely. As he's gonna almost get to the corner panel. There he goes. That's what you need to do. Short track racing is hard track to pass, and he's gonna get there side by side. Andrew Williams is not gonna be happy about that, but that's how you have to get the job done. And unfortunately, he might lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus spots here if he cannot find a lane back to the inside. 49 is going to go on by. The 19 is going to go on by. The 05 is going to go on by. The 5 is going to go on by. And there's just a 20 of cars, and this is a worst case scenario for our point lead after race 1.
Yeah, the 23 made a mistake letting the 49 get to the inside. Unfortunately, he's learning the hard way right now as he watches all these competitors drive right by him down on the inside line.
He did get one off of turn 2. He's going to try and chop off Folkelman, but not having it in that number 15. I think that outside lane is competitive in 1 and 2, but it's not really a thing in 3 and 4. So if this 23 can get another good one, but he's not going to, and that might have been his one and only chance, because now the 15, the 7, and maybe even the 41 and the 16 are all going to go by, and Andrew Williams might go from being in 4th to falling outside of the top 10 here at Kern County. And meanwhile, back up to the front, well, David Dixon is dominating here. He has almost a 1 second lead now. He was losing a little bit of ground, but now he's absolutely pulling away. With 6 laps to go, he's trying to go flag to flag here at Kern County Raceway from the pole and get his first win on the channel. And in just over 5.5 laps, he might do it, as now he has over a second lead over Juan Garcia.
I think Juan Garcia unfortunately used up their tires trying to catch the 77. maybe he thought that it was the time to try to make a move, but unfortunately, David Dixon just has the clean air to benefit him.
Without a doubt. On the bright side for Juan Garcia, he would be the point leader, because he, I believe he got second, and Burrow, I believe, got third. And right now they would get second and third again. And then Hernandez, who's fourth in points, is running in fourth. So I believe with Andrew Williams being outside the top 10 now, it would be essentially Juan Garcia, Igor Bueno, and Anthony Hernandez 1, 2, 3. And ironically, are all three veterans of the West Series. So clearly, veterans and having that experience matters. But this might not be over. Juan Garcia, it was a 1.2 second gap, and he has closed it to half. But he only has 2 laps to go here, and it might be just a little bit out of time for that number 77. At the line this time by, it will be the white flag and the NAPA Auto Parts 150 at Kern County Raceway. Juan Garcia is definitely trying. I think that 77 built up a 1.2 second lead to just save himself late. David Dixon from the pole is going to lead every single lap and will win the NAPA Auto Parts 150 at Kern County Raceway.
Just an outright dominant performance from this rookie. Gotta give props to them for leading every lap. He was 100% the car to beat tonight, and showed the speed that he might be able to contend for a championship later down the line.
Oh yeah, without a doubt, he got a good top 6-1, I believe, top 5, top 6-1 at Evergreen, and I think, yeah, with him getting another go, and he's probably going to be inside the top 4 in points, and really, I think the top 4 drivers here in the finishing line will probably be the top 4 in points. Not really sure on how far Andrew Williams will fall, knowing that he dropped back to 12th. Tough wait for the number 23, as he was in 4th for most of this race, but just got moved by Anthony Hernandez in that second lane. It was not really worked in, and went from 4th to 12th. Dixon, Garcia, Bueno, Hernandez, and Duani, the top 5. Kennedy, Davenport, Fogelman, Gutierrez, and Miller, the top 10. Giacomo, Williams, Willard, Pelton, O'Neill, top 15. And then Toela, Sanders finished the cars that finished on the lead lap, and then Chris Go finished 2 laps down after sliding on his lid, but impressed that he was able to get back out after flipping and sliding upside down. Well, a pretty calm one, but I do think that had a little bit more passing and a little bit more action than last year, so that's good at least. A hard track to pass on, but what's the final thoughts here at Kern County Raceway?
I'm kind of just shocked that the 88 was able to fix the car up and keep going. We don't see that very often here on in the series, or after a flip specifically, but you know, Chris Jericho has a great group of crew members behind him, and they were able to get that car fixed up, and we're still able to finish the race.
Yeah, that was really impressive from that 88 team, and really I don't blame him, because honestly, the damage was very minor, so he might have cut a break there that one, he didn't get hit as hard as he did from the 50, and didn't flip as hard, because that could have been a barrel roll instead of a slide, but luckily it was not, and Jericho was able to get back out at least. But it's going to be a rough start for that number 88 machine, but it's going to be a great start for David Dixon, Juan Garcia, Amigo Bueno, and Nathan Hernandez. Definitely starting to see the cream rise to the top early on here in race 2 of the West Series. Race 3, 2 weeks from now, we will keep on going a little bit to the east, I guess, a little bit, because 2 weeks from now we will be racing at Phoenix Raceway for the K&N 125, and that's going to be a good one. I'm very much looking forward to that one. But tomorrow night will be race 3 of the Amsoil Auto Parts series at Watkins Glen International, their one and only local race, and that is going to be a absolute banger race as Ron's Kern always is. Thanks for Trevor and Stream for joining me up here in the booth here tonight for the NAPA Auto Parts 150, and congratulations to David Dixon on getting the race win here in race 2. Points will be at the end of the video, and until next time, we'll see you guys tomorrow night for the Amsoil West Series at Wagon Spring. Bye!